first movie I ever went to a date on was Brandon Lee with the Crow.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
So my question was, how is it working with Brandon?
It couldn't have been better. Brandon was the sweetest guy in the world. Always open for suggestions, and he was like a little brother to me.
That must have been so difficult.
It was. It still is. It still is. 20 years later, it's still very difficult.
And my last question, because I'm going to part of sharing at these conventions is sharing the time at these conventions or my family. Do you think Miramax is prostituted the Crow movie franchise?
Absolutely. That's what Hollywood does. If it makes money, there's going to be more of them. So.
The first one was awesome. The second one is somewhat entertaining. The third one, which I just watched, the third and fourth ones I just watched.
There was a lot of talent involved in the second one, but the script was just horrible.
Yeah, the third one was non-watchable.
We're doing a new one this year that's going to be literally a page-by-page adaptation of the original book, and it's going to be great.
Sweet. Is Miramax still involved, or?
It's relatively new.
Nice. Sweet. All right, James. Thank you for everything. And
hello, folks. This is Blind Adam. In the future, this is the Awesome Sauce Comics podcast, and we're recording in the dark. Just gonna do a little bit of an inventory episode, a couple of interviews from East Coast Comiccon, and then I'm gonna go night. There's a good fight with a big bite. Oh boy, cannot wait. Anyone who wants to come see us live in the Living Con, you can go to Club 1232 Main Avenue in Clifton, New Jersey, whatever the hell it is, www.njcomicbookshows.com, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's the MILF. Mother's I like the fucking day, holiday special. We'll be wheeling, dealing, whoa, stealing. No minimum bid auction at noon. You can always go save bargains there. Johnny puts on an awesome show. Johnny, I thank you for giving me a sandbox to play in. I love you, man. And see everyone on Sunday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And Mission is 3. For more info, you can always go to www.njcomicbookshows.com. Mother's Day Convention. Bring the whole family for awesome and amazing fun. Bye-bye. Tom Boy and Adam saying ya.
this is Blind Adam of the Awesome Sauce Comics podcast. I'm here at East Coast Comic Con with Marc Texira. How you doing today, Marc?
Very good, sir. How are you?
Very, very good. Can you explain what it was like working on your run on Wolverine?
Oh, Wolverine days were incredible. I just finished my run on Ghost Rider for 2 years, and this position opened up for Wolverine. But what I didn't know is they also had me slated for the Sabretooth series immediately following.
I love that Sabretooth series.
Oh, thank you. But what was weird at the same time was that Image was just evolving as a company, and they had hired me also for Union. So I'm doing an issue for each company every 2 weeks, and I really wasn't sleeping that summer. So it was hectic, yet it was pretty exciting to be part of that era.
Like I said, those were good times. What are you doing now?
Right now I'm working on 2 independents, some alternate covers, various things, just staying busy until the next proposed thing comes out. But I'm supposed to be pushing this thing with the video game that I'm working with Howard Mackey, and it's again sort of like those moral tales that we were telling with Ghost Rider. And then the other one is
Peanuts, you owe me?
it's you can take the peanuts. Hey, you can have them if you want. You want?
Just kidding.
And the other one's an independent book, and again, it's going to be released, but these guys are very timid. They're waiting for all the coloring to get done, so they're not pushing right now the way they should be. I told them, okay, guys, well, it's up to you. It's your budget. I'm not going to get in the way. I'm just a contributing artist, so,
Cool.
So, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for coming
Like I
by.
said,
Coming by.
care of it always.
Yes, I will.
Do not let it get wet. Do not let any rats or roaches eat the corner of it.
Also, there's also your artwork is hanging up in my brother's pizzeria in Ramsey. I don't know if you'll remember this, but a couple years back I had you do a sketch.
Yeah. Was it? It must have. You know, it's been up there all those years and nobody stole it.
We guess back in '08, back in the Hawthorne, and it's been hanging up now.
Wow.
It actually hangs up right above the menus.
Well, it's a great honor.
You
I
know,
love pizza and I love New Jersey and I love art. And
Yep.
that's a good combination.
So I guess my one question for you is you're most infamously known for doing all the art on the Beavis and Butthead comics.
Yeah, but I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to become more infamously known for doing other stuff.
Alright, so my question was going to be, has that pigeonholed your career as a comic artist at all? Or?
Well, you know, you're only pigeonholed if you let yourself be pigeonholed. You can't control how other people think of you. You can only control how you think of yourself. And I want to tell you, it's a real struggle. But I'm trying to think of myself as someone who has something more to offer than just something that was popular 20 years ago.
Yep. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for the time.
Yeah.
Viewfinder. 7 minutes. 39 seconds. Viewfinder.
Yeah.
Double
I mean,
tap
Rick
to
Parker
forget.
was awesome, and
Double
that
tap and hold
sketch
to adjust
is
exposure.
somewhere, and I'll be hanging it up. All the sketches, and I'll show them to you in the next episode. I am so behind schedule, and I'm so backlogged, and I'm getting ready for www.doacbc.com. I cannot wait. Atlantic City Comic-Con, with the guest of honor being Teddy Sears, is May 13, 14, 15, which is next weekend. Blind Adam the Comic Pimp will be walking around, wheeling, dealing, with a girl on his arm, interviewing Teddy Sears. And you should just go to www.doacbc.com, reserve your tickets, get your photo ops with Teddy Sears and the other guests, and just have an awesome sauce time. Now for more East Coast goodness. Really want to thank Cliff for all his hospitality. East Coast Comic Con was amazing. It was awesome. As you can see through the interviews, I had a great time.
This is Blind Adam at the Awesome Sauce Comics Podcast. I'm here at the East Coast Comic Con with Ann Vicente. Did I actually pronounce that right?
Yes, and Vicente.
Yay! My digital computer did not mess up the pronunciation for once. How are you today?
I'm good.
Good. Let's see. You have a legendary run on Daredevil. What was it like working on the character?
Well, he's a great character because he's really complex, because he has a lot of dualities to him. He's a lawyer who believes in the justice system, but when that doesn't work, he uses his fists, so there's that contradiction. He's a kind of lapsed Catholic that wears the devil's suit, you know? So he has a lot of contradictions.
Yeah, this is something as a visually impaired person I always want to know. For writers who write the characters, they consult on the comic book side of things with someone who's blind or visually impaired.
Yes, when I was writing Daredevil, I went to the School for the Blind on 23rd Street in Manhattan.
Yep, I'm a graduate of that place.
Oh, okay. So there was a little pub around the corner. I think it was called the Angry Squire. And a lot of the guys from, and girls from the School for the Blind on 23rd would show up at the pub. And we would talk. And they would tell me things like, oh, I smell perfume. Does she look like she smells? And I'd be like,
I'm not trying that one at the bar.
yeah, you know.
I'm not trying that right.
She looks pretty good to me, you know. And,
See, my thing is always this, because I go by voice. Does she look like she sounds?
okay. Well, they would always want me to describe the girl, and they would try and figure out from the way she smelled, and the way she talked, and then I'd kind of tell them what she looked like. And of course, I was always very kind to the ladies, you know. Not like I was going to say some lady wasn't good looking.
Yeah, man, that was awesome. You know, got a couple really good Daredevil creators here. We got Mark Wade, which I'm gonna have to find that. It's a little bit later in the tape. We got just a couple more great interviews from East Coast Comic-Con. You know, we should get them all out. You know,
Take picture. Viewfinder. 13 minutes. 7 seconds.
you know, and of course the comic book store that not you know, the pizzeria you heard me mention in the Rick Parker interview, of course, is the world famous Ramsey native Sal's Pizza Corner, West 71st. Duh. It's Sal's Pizza Corner, 71 West Main Street, Ramsey, New Jersey, 07446. 201 327 8921. 8929. Owned by the world famous Joey Slapnuts. Home of the nice slice. You get life advice. Sal's Pizza Corner, 71 West Main Street, Ramsey, New Jersey, 07446. 201 327 8929. Joey, I'm coming to see you. Joey, come out and play. Blind on the Comic Pimp and Awesome Sauce is coming to you soon, buddy boy. And we're going to testify. Yeah, I love Joey. I think that's going to do it for tonight. You know, I got a busy day tomorrow. I got my brother's birthday party / Mother's Day's barbecue. We got to get ready for Clifton and Atlantic City. Clifton Comic-Con is, you know, this Sunday, MILF Day, Mother's Day. I'd like to thank Pug Productions and NewJerseyComicBookConventions.com for sponsoring this episode. As always, for more information on the Clifton Comic-Con, the Wayne Comic-Con, the Hasbrook Heights Comic-Con, you can as well call John Paul at 973-783-0608. You can always go to www.njcomicbookshows.com. You know, his table prices are real reasonable. They're $60 a table. It's $2 to get into the Wayne and Hasbrook Heights show. Clifton is free. Always an insane in the membrane. Sealing the floor full of deals, no minimum bid auction at noon. Friendliest dealers on the East Coast, guys like Gary Platt, The Encounter, New World Manga. But Johnny, I love you. I thank you. And I thank you for 20 plus years of allowing me to play in your sandbox. You know, always keep one foot in the gutter, one fist in the goal. Too hot to handle, too cold to hold. I love you all. I thank you for being an Awesome Sauce family. Blind out, I'm out.
Viewfinder. 16 minute. Take picture. Stop recording video. Button.